Hello, welcome back to Series 4. We're on Series 4. And now we're going to compare Andre's Cold Duck to Blue Nun, both German wines. Okay, we're branching out here. Okay, first the Cold Duck, which is a sweet sparkling wine. And it originated, I'm going to read this, bubbly originated in Germany, where wine bottle dregs were mixed with leftover champagne, lemons, and mint. So that speaks a lot. And then in 1937, a Detroit winery owner created his own version to sell commercially. And it developed rather a dismal reputation, but more than 2 million cases were sold annually during its 70s heyday. So definitely a 70s wine, right? One of the interesting things about this is it's a Ernest and Julio Gallery wine now. Here they come again. They're pretty popular in our 70s series, right? Again, it's a Concord grape too, sort of like our last series, which was Manischewitz and MD Smoking David. And it says that the deep purple sugary sweet wine may look like grape soda, but its bitter medicinal flavors taste more like fizzy cough syrup. So we're anxious to try this one. I mean, it's even got the foil on it. So this is the real deal. This is sparkling. So let's see how quick I can. Oh man, they don't make this easy. Here's nice. This is nice. I don't have to worry about popping a cork into somebody's eye or anything because it's twist off fizzy. Listen. Oh, it's like growling at me. Okay, all right, so we're going to try the Cold Duck. Now, Cold Duck, I do remember having that. It was really a special wine back then for us. All right. Oh, look at the fizz. Okay, that's a pretty fizz. All right. Look at it. See, it's got fizz on it. That's good. All right, here goes Cold Duck. Fizzy.
Real fizzy.
It's fizzy grape juice.
Yeah.
So if you like fizzy grape juice, this might be the ticket. I don't remember what I thought of it way back, but it's not terrible, but again, this is another one we'll leave in the 70s. Okay, enough of that one. Okay, now we're going to go to Blue Nun. Now, Blue Nun, we did drink. That was probably our first favorite wine, and it wasn't the cheapest, so it was a real special occasion to have Blue Nun. And if I remember right, it was sweet. Let's see what it says about it. Original 1921 wine was a blend with a splash of Riesling in it. And the Blue Nun herself is gone, but I did notice that there's a tiny little nun in there. But that was really a cool thing. A sweet floral wine with ripe stone fruit notes hasn't changed much. So that's kind of interesting because we haven't found a whole lot of wines that they say is the same as it was 50 years ago. Okay, I think that's it. We're going to try Blue Nun. All right. And you know it's got to be good because it says it's an authentic wine. And, you know. All right, here we go. So again, we're going from red to white, just like last time, only from fizzy to not. Okay, Blue Nun, one of our favorites from the early 70s. I think that's the first one in our series of 4 so far that actually started tasting like a wine.
Yeah, definitely drinkable.
Yeah, this one's not so bad. You know, well, thank goodness. Blue Nun. It was one of our favorites then, when we were just starting to get into wine. Well, I don't know, we aren't real connoisseurs of wine, but... All right, so that, I can't say a whole lot. I know I'm not giving you a whole lot of things about palate and taste and this and that, but I don't know that stuff. I just, if it tastes good or not. And is that official? Is that me a wine connoisseur? Okay. All right, but it's not bad. I think you really could. Actually, I would drink this over some of the stuff. When we experiment with wines a lot, I would drink this over some of the things that I've actually had pour down this thing. So, okay, so this is
a step up from that.
so it's a step up from. Okay, all right. That's series 4, and we're going to go to our final series, series 5. When we're going to actually compare, now we're going to Italy. So we've gone from Portugal to the Concord grapes to Germany. Now we're going to go to Italy and we're going to compare Riuniti Lambrusco and Chianti. And I put them last because I have the highest hopes for them. So we'll see you in the next round, series 5. In a few minutes. Hello again, welcome back. This is Dale, Assistant Mary, in Series 5, the final one, comparing or doing a tasting on 70s popular wines. And now we're down to Italy with Riuniti's Lambrusco and Chianti, Italian wines. So we're going to see how those are. Of course, I don't have my paper. If you remember, the Lambrusco had a really popular marketing campaign, and you'll remember the thing, Riuniti on ice, it's nice, that's nice, you know. So that was good. And where this came from is that 9 wine producers in Italy came together in 1950 to make a cooperative, and they produced this. They found success in the American export market in '67 with a Lambrusco wine suited to the American tastes of the time. And in '73, okay, Riuniti brand was a top seller in the U.S. among wine imports. That's how important and how good this is going to be. Largely due to catchy advertising, oh yeah, well that too, and made the wine a household name. All right, so Riuniti on ice, that's nice. And I really remember Lambrusco. We used to get that too. But whenever you went to an Italian restaurant, when we went to one in Cincinnati or something, you almost always had Lambrusco. Sometimes Chianti, but because this was a cold wine and you were just starting out, I think that's why we went to the Lambrusco. Real popular. So let's see how it holds up. And this is current. This is, you know, it's not like a flashback kind of thing. This is still going on. Still has a screw top. Okay. Dark red.
No fizz.
No fizz. It smells okay. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Riuniti Lambrusco. It's definitely on the sweeter side, but not real sweet. And no weird taste like some of the other ones that we had. This is pretty good. If you're not a sweet wine person, then probably not gonna, this is like a medium sweet almost. Okay, so I think that one holds up pretty good for the 70s. It's not too bad. It's either that or all the other tastings we've had before. This might make this taste a little better, I don't know. But anyway, that could be it. All right. All right, so that's Lambrusca. Now we're going to go over to the Chianti. Now, obviously there's all kinds of Chiantis out there. And if you remember, this wrapped kind of a bottle was really, really, really big in the 70s. And again, it's another one that when you put the candles in and then drip down, and you had to do that. Even in restaurants, they would do that. I mean, it just made the Italian thing with the red checkered cloth. Let's see. Okay, in fact, I'm going to read this. There was a time when every mom and pop Italian restaurant had red checkered tablecloths and candles tucked into the tops of the empty Chianti bottles, and the raffia swathed, bulbous-shaped covering covered in dripping wax. Okay, then you knew you were in an authentic Italian restaurant. Okay, the wine itself was rough, thin, and bitter, the very opposite of today's high-quality Tuscan Sangiovese. The Italian word for flask is fiasco, which seems entirely appropriate here. I don't know. The wine is tinny, metallic, and redolent of shoe polish.
Okay.
So we
saved the best for last.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to see how this does. Uh-oh. It's got one of these trick tops. Oh, okay, good.
All right.
It twists off, but it's the whole thing, I guess. I don't know. How does this come off? Oh, we might have to hang on. All right. Well, oh, wow. Hey, look at this. This is of our 10 wines. This is the first one with a cork in it. So we know what that means. Or maybe we don't. All right, let's see how we do with the...
Means it tastes like sugar polish.
Of course, this is the current label for Chablis. So, I mean, Chianti. So, sounds good, right? This is Bellagio, okay, where we just were last year. And all right, same color, but this is not cold. Not from the fridge. All the other ones were, every single one. All right, here we go with Chianti. That's good. That's a good dry. Yeah. That's why we saved it till last. So this is just a regular Chianti. I don't know that it's really changed. Oh wait, did it say that it was different earlier on? But it's a typical Chianti. It's really, really good. It's fine, so.
Really, really good. But
Okay, it's not I guess the thing is, would we buy it again? I don't know. There's so many to choose from these days, you know. So all these awesome wines. So okay, it may be one of the best of the 70s. But wrapping up, I think I would say that the Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill was way up there for a summer wine on ice. Actually, after I had that, I finished drinking the rest of it last night because it's 90 degrees down here in Florida, and it wasn't bad on ice. And then I think the next one would be Blue Nun, and then probably leave it there. But I do want to say that I bought all these for this video. I got most of them from a place called International Wine Shop in Westport, Connecticut. And the guy I talked to up there was David, and he was incredibly helpful. And he just really got into the fact that we were doing this tasting of 70s wines, because some of them were tough to find. One wine I found one I couldn't find was Ripple. But other than that, it was kind of fun locating all these. So you might want to think about having a little 70s wine tasting, if you will, pre-California, and bring back some memories that you may not remember from the 70s because of things like Ripple and Boone's Farm and that. So we really enjoyed putting together this little tasting of the popular wines of the 70s. Thanks for watching. This is Dale, Assistant Mary. Until later. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.